all of my happy people. I hope you're happy today. If not, let's get happy now, because we are going to do some painting. And this time, it's ghostly. It's a haunted house, and the ghosts will be kind of going in and out and enjoying their freedom. What I want to do is, I want to start with the grass. Kind of trying to give it a grassy look here. It may be laid down and kind of dying or dead, but we still want it to have that grassy appearance, at least as good as I can do with it. Uh-oh. You know what, as a nurse they always said, don't ever say uh-oh in front of a patient. That's hard. It's hard not to say uh-oh. And a lot of times maybe you've just spilled a little bit of their water or something ridiculous like that. Or whoops. Oops is another word we were told not to use because it can scare the patient. I know why. I mean, I perfectly sympathize. It's just hard to do when you've always had that oops and whoops in your vocabulary. Just a little interesting aside there. Yeah, I got over that a little bit. We're going to let this dry. I'm going to try, well, I'm not guaranteeing I'll be successful, but I do want to try to make that castle kind of I want it to kind of look brown but a little worn. So, you know, like it's been painted. Well, I might go brick. What if I went brick and had some bricks missing? That would be something that would look like a castle, an old ancient castle. Now what I can do to give it a road, I'm just going to go ahead and paint this whole thing over, and then I can come back. I got the idea of the shape that I want. Nice old, big old full moon. I should have let the gray dry first. I'll go over it again. And I'll lighten the gray a little more on this side because that moon is going to shine down a bit. Okay, I'm going to be back when this is dry, and we'll work on it some more. Okie doke. I'm going to start over on the house. But first I'm going to draw it in. If you've ever read The Hiding Place by Corrie ten Boom, it's from back during the Nazi era. She was a Dutch woman that they were hiding Jewish people in their house, and then they were being part of the ones who would help them travel out of the Nazi area. Which there were actually quite a few who did, but you had to be careful, I guess, who you let know. Well, yeah, you would, but because they would. Anyway, that's what happened with their family. They got caught. And she described their home before they got caught and stuff. She described their home, which they called the Beja. The way she described it, it was a lot like this. And I've seen people when I've watched some real estate shows, and they'll show them townhouses like downtown, and a lot of times they're like, you know, you have to walk upstairs for every room. You know, it's like they have their living room on the first floor, and then second floors there's kitchen, third floor they have maybe 1 or 2 bedrooms. I don't know. Weird. I'm used to these farm style or the winding road, snaky thing. We're going to use the front door. I'm going to use some of this metallic silver to give it a little extra fun on this side. Why does that thing look like it's... Well, we'll see what happens when it dries. Did I get it into something? I don't think I'd even used it yet. I might have got it whole blood. We'll have some silver in there. And to make it okay, we know the moon has craters. So let's make a couple of craters. We a lot of times call them the man in the moon. Okay. First ghost is going to be right here. And it's going to be your standard ghost. Well, that's kind of big, but you got the idea. I mean, they kind of change shape as they move around. But he's here to welcome you. He still thinks this is where he still thinks he's alive and he's the butler. Oh. And there's one eye. Now the other ghosts or spirits are just going to be little wisps. Oh, I need to let things dry. And they just go wherever they want. Even all the way up there. very ghosty. This guy gets to get into all that glittery stuff. Okay. I didn't put the little vents on those little spots up there again. I hope you can see that. There, you got your ghost on the bottom, who's the greeter. He's the butler. He's ready to welcome you in. If you dare. Ooh. And once it's good and dry, it'll be a little shiny on one side. So, I hope you like it. It's what I done did. See if I can fix that adobe a little. Where I smeared it. Come on. I don't want to make the whole thing. Let's go ahead and put some. Now you don't know what's light and what's ghost. This is just too much fun. All the windows could be lit by actually ghosts instead of... Oh. I'm having too much fun now. Okay, here is your ghost mansion. The Haunted Mansion at 1314 Mockingbird Lane. I hope you enjoy that. I hope it was what you had in mind. Something similar to it anyway. The next project we do is going to be Joe's very specific project on how he wants an elephant. Yes, he's given very, very descriptive instructions on how he wants his elephant sculpted. And I'm going to make sure I do it the way he asked. And I hope you guys get a big kick out of it, just like us, because I think it's going to be really cute. And yes, I'm having a lot of trouble with my tricep back here. Oh. And it doesn't hurt on my shoulder. But if I go to grip anything, or if I go to twist it certain directions, holy, something I don't want to say. It hurts. So, I'll see you tomorrow. Love you. Mwah. And Joe's going to get an elephant. Not a real one. Oh, smile and wave. There's yours, and you go share it. You don't why. I've told you enough. So, if you're new in that, don't know, well, I'll go and tell you. Smile is friendly. The wave is acknowledging. They know you see them. It might make their day. Good night. I love you all.
Our hearts beat to the city streets. We began to feel the fire.